we got a story about a year ago. It was really creepy. And this took place in East Texas. And this fella liked to hunt hogs with his buddies. And they had a private lease that he leased from some rancher out there. And he wanted to upgrade. Hunting's kind of expensive. So he wanted to get him a nice thermal scope. You know, we're talking about a good one. They're about $5,000-6,000 to put on his AR-10. So he goes out there in this real thick piney wood forest. He puts his back against a tree and sits down on the ground, and there's glass in this area with that thermal scope. Well, he sits there for about an hour and a half and no hogs. So he's like, well, maybe I should move. So he's like, okay. He gets up, he moves about 150 yards away from where he was previously sitting, sits down, puts his back to the tree again. Now he's glassing in the opposite direction, looking for stuff. Well, about that time, he sees the heat signature of something moving. And he's like, oh, yeah, pigs are coming in. This is going to be it. He gets ready. Well, he starts watching this thing. And at first, he thought it was a bear. But then he said the more he watched it, it wasn't a bear. He said it looked like a naked human being. And he said this thing was crawling on all fours. And it crawled directly to where the tree he was just sitting at. And he said this thing is getting its face up to the bark, and it's examining, and it's transfixed on where he was just sitting. And he's watching all this, and it looks like a white signature through his thermal scope. He said this thing sits down, and it puts its hands between its legs, and it's like squatting. And he says it looks directly in his direction.
Oh, no.
And he's like, oh, no, I think it can see me. And he said it looks up like a wolf is going to howl. But he says, it says, help. Oh. I need help. And he said it's in a woman's voice. Oh. And he said a few seconds later, it says again, I'm injured. I need help. Is there someone that can help me? And he's like, man, I don't know. He takes his AR off safety and he shoots around over its head. He doesn't want to shoot it just in case it's a person. He said it doesn't move. He said it breaks to the left and starts running. And he's trying to follow it, but there's all these trees and brush in the way, so he's losing it. He says he touches off another round. Pow! It's still moving. But where it's moving is the opposite direction of where his truck is. So he's like, I'm not messing around. He said he ran to his truck, and he ran faster than he's probably ever ran. He got in his truck, and he's like, I don't know what that was.
Never used a scope again.
Never didn't.
See, that would be always
one.
Like,
where did it go?
Where is he?
That would be one I wouldn't go. I don't know if I'd hunt.
I get chill bumps every time.
I just got it.
Every time.